in community online, there are so many different data points that you can track. It is really easy to get lost and overwhelmed. Let's skip the panic and start with one question. Just one. What is your community's main goal? First of all, if you can't figure out what the purpose of your community is, there's other problems, and you should probably stop watching and deal with those problems first. But if you can write down, think about, state your community's main goal, now let's tie that to a business outcome. What does that mean? So we'll use Bad Axe Biz Club, my community, as an example. So Bad Axe Biz Club's purpose and goal is to help folks be intentional and impactful with their online marketing. How do I tie that to a business outcome? I'll pick just one. The business outcome that I would like to tie that goal to is courses purchased. That's an outcome, right? That's a money in the pocket, needle moved for the business outcome. Courses purchased. Now my courses are housed through my community, so that makes it a little bit easier to understand how they're related, right? So let's talk metrics now. If my online community's goal is to help folks be more intentional and impactful with their marketing, and the related business outcome is courses purchased, the metrics that I would then be looking at to judge community success are member growth. How many new members are there? Post read time. How engaged are they already with the existing content on the community? Course signups, right? Like that's the business outcome. That's the big metric, right? How many people have signed up? And then kind of circling back to that goal, right? I want people to be more impactful and intentional with their online marketing. So signing up and for a course is one thing, but course completion is going to bring that all back from like business outcome back to the goal of the community and the main purpose, right? Now, these things are going to differ, and communities can absolutely have multiple goals. You see that with bigger communities, right? Like support communities or large brand communities or internal business communities. All of them can have multiple goals or reasons for existing. But when you want to start to track them and to analyze how those goals are being met and achieved, you're going to have to tie it to a business outcome. Now, this is important for teams of one or larger community teams where you're going to have to report this back to leaders who are going to have the decision-making power of if your community program should continue to exist. You're going to need to prove return on investment to them. And that is ongoing, a conversation within the community industry. People who are veterans in the industry and have been there for years are still, having this discussion of what's the best way to prove ROI. And it is to take the purpose, tie it to a business outcome, figure out the metrics, put a little bow on it, and a report, PDF, to the CEO or whomever needs the buy-in. Now, for myself, when it's a community team of one, tracking that goal and that business outcome helps me understand why I'm putting the effort into the community, right? I have this goal, which is, the more lofty purpose in general for Bad Axe Biz Club, but it's also tied to a money-making opportunity for me, right? Like, I want to teach people. I love to teach people. So those course signups fulfill both a goal and a money-making $ business outcome. The same formula works for communities of great size, new communities, old communities. And of course, like I said, you can have multiple goals for your community. But whenever you tie your community's purpose to a business outcome, as long as that purpose and the outcome are truly aligned, here's the key point. As long as the purpose and the outcome are truly aligned with the needs of the community members, then you're going to be able to figure out how to track and analyze those on a much easier basis. Vanity metrics fall away when you're thinking about goal/purpose, business outcome, needs of the community members. And a lot of times the analytics that will come from those can be started to be found from the community members. You can directly ask active members what has been impactful for you within this community. Does what they say match with the purpose of the community and the business outcome? If I were to ask members of Bad Axe Biz Club, what have you most gained from being a member of this community? And they say, I learned how to make ice cream. I'm going to be concerned. Because wow, that's nice. That's not what we're doing here. So, recap, analytics can be complicated. Distill it down to one purpose, tie that purpose to a business outcome, and make super duper sure that those two things align with the needs of the community members. And you'll know by asking them, right? Simple. I would love to hear how you're analyzing your community's success, what metrics matter most to you, and or if you have a big purpose. Share it in a comment below or join Bad Axe Biz Club to continue this conversation even deeper. We talk about this kind of stuff all the time in the community. I would love to see you there. And until next time, stay Bad Axe.